Morning, guys. It's funny when I actually get comments from other people like, hey, we heard rumors that, and here's Luke. Nothing to say today?
I've said a lot today.
Not to us?
This is break time. I can take a break from saying things.
2 years ago, almost 2 years ago, I started having this look basically red, orange, and blonde. Right now it's more like the tips are blonde and it's more orange. But today I'm going to Mila, if you remember her. She's responsible for this. And she used to have a place in a salon. Not saloon, Sarah. Salon in German Village, but that place doesn't exist anymore. She is in a different place now and we're going there, so it's nice to see her again. And why I did the mirror shot is basically before and after, which we can't show here obviously. This area is so pretty with the trees blooming again. I was walking to the front, but the entrance is in the back. Great entrance around the corner. Let's go here. Still not there. How about here? Entrance. Pool. Okay, that was a fail. That's okay. She said basically I can come back anytime next week in the evening, so I can basically pick. And I said will happen next week, but that's okay. However, what's cool, the building is basically a collection of nail artists, hairdressers, what else? A spa, so independent working companies, like one-person companies, and they're all in one building, and they even accept walk-ins. So if your hairdresser basically is busy, you can just walk to another one if you want to, of course.
Okay, it is official. I'm getting old. Why? Well, I was watching a video on my bed after I started rendering over there, and it was like a 40-minute video. I may or may not have fallen asleep for 2 hours. Yeah, that just happened. Something that is kind of interesting is though I was sleeping with the lights on. I mean, these lights aren't really that bright, but like when you're trying to sleep, yes they are. I cannot even sleep with that little light over there on. That light annoys the crap out of me. As a kid, I actually would completely lock off and tape off every single bit of light, like from the windows over there. There was a light blocking curtain type thing, like 4 layers of it in order for me to get to sleep. Nowadays, yeah, I can just sleep with the windows open even. That's so weird. I mean, I sleep next to the helicopter service, and back in the day, there used to be 2 schools over there, as you guys know. Back when I was in middle school, I actually was really bad with alarms, and I'm still not any good with them because I either sleep right through them, or I wake up much earlier than I need to. I actually had my own alarm, which was an entire schoolyard of children playing every single day, because there were certain times of the day that they would play outside. Would be between 8 and 9, and then 10 and 11, and then 12 and 1 would be school break in general, so kids would go home or they would stay at school for the lunch break, and then afterwards. So I was actually never really late for school. Actually, I think I've never been super late for school. I maybe missed like 1 or 2 minutes of the bell, and we had a very strict school because we only had like 200 students in our school, and yeah, the teachers knew everyone, including the janitor. That guy, like, was Lord and Master over the school. If you were late or you were friends with him, you would be good. If you were like a little bit late, he would just write it down saying like, oh yeah, he was helping me with something. That happened a lot. And I kind of miss having a school in front of my house, even though I like the quietness now. Other than the helicopter service, extremely noisy neighbors that try to hammer and drill their masterpieces for some reason for an entire day, or my younger sister trying to rehearse something with her trumpet for about 2 hours straight. Because, well, that's what you do in the morning.
Such a weird feeling if a shop completely changes their setup. The books used to be in that corner, and now there's clothing and everything. It is confusing. The moment when you find a dress, you already found a good one bought at a different thrift store. I have the exact same dress. Could do something with it. I like the pattern. Earlier I started talking about something, and then Luke came outside, and I totally forgot about the whole thing. But maybe I should pick it up again. It's kind of funny and kind of frightening when you hear things about yourself and people think it's the truth and you're like, huh, where did they get those informations from? Because I've never heard of that. That is actually pretty neat. Could get that for my mom for Mother's Day. Because I realized it's Mother's Day in Europe, somewhere in May. I'm probably there at that time. I'm totally like, oh, oops, hola. Or maybe those, because they are awesome. We normally have Linzer, how would you say that? Cookies, Linzer cookies at Christmas, but why not? I like the butterfly and the bunny and what else is in there? Flower. How much do you think that dress is? I would pay like $29. It used to be $300. They do not have anything in red right now. No dresses, no nothing, no shoes. But I bet next year everything's red. I need some motivation. And should I bring something to the office? Luke doesn't really like Hello Kitty. And one of the sticks, is it one? Has 124 calories. No, the whole thing. Asian supermarket's so much fun. I was like, hey, could I leave my ice cream with you because I want to get some rice? And he's like, sure. So when I came back, he was gone. And there was no one at the checkout. And customers started queuing up behind me and we were like, where did he go? And all of a sudden 3 of them were standing there and like, sorry.